Solomon.
All right. Come and talk by the car. Go on.
Well, I'll be honest. I'll be really honest with you, Solomon.
In you get.
I don't really know where to do this, if I'm honest.
Then I had to do what now? What do you think you're doing right now? I guess it's the first question.
Huh?
Well, what is this? What do you think you're doing?
Well, I need to communicate something to you, and this is going to be really difficult for me.
All right. Start talking.
Right. So first, I need you to know how hard this is for me. Okay? But I think you're making the right decision. Okay.
Well, what's she done?
So, before the weather changed, I was chilling with Autumn, like we spoke about. I was doing some chopping with a friend. She was tagging along, keeping it very casual, you know, trying to keep her calm and whatever, like you said. And then I received a phone call from Johnny. And Johnny, I was chatting with him. I let him know I was hanging out with Autumn. And then I can't really remember because it's been a while, but he either called me back. I've just woke up, so I've been trying to get in to see you, right? To see you. He called me back and said, tell Autumn she has to something along these lines. I'm paraphrasing now because it's been a minute. Tell Autumn she's safe. Something like, I'm not going to kill her, we're going to have to do some horrible things to her. Something like that.
Well, who said that?
Johnny.
Johnny said that to you?
Yes.
Right.
Oh, this is killing me to do this. Holy shit. And so I told Autumn, as he asked me to. She fucking screamed and ran off.
So Johnny asked you to tell that to Autumn?
Yeah.
So what is it exactly he asked you to relay to her again? To say one more time?
Okay, I can't say, I won't know it word for word, but it was basically, trust him. She's not going to die, but he's going to have to do some fucked up shit to her. Right? I told her. She screamed, run off. I fucking obviously chased her. This was in Sandy. As I'm chasing her, I'll call Johnny. I'm like, Johnny, she's running. He was obviously somewhere he didn't feel like he could talk because he was using different words, but words that I could understand what he meant. And he said, okay, take him or something like that, right? Which I said, what do you want me to, I said to him, what do you want me to do? He said, okay, take him. So I took that as fucking grab her, don't let her run off, right? So I managed to get to stop, got in the vehicle. Obviously, you know, in my head, I've got to fucking keep her for now. I don't know what the fuck's going on. As you know, I don't know. I'm fucking in the dark here. Just know that Johnny's told me to fucking take him. Got her in the car. Obviously, this is fucking with one of my fucking friends with us, Solomon, right? So they were in the car. As you're walking back to the car, sorry, she's going on her phone. I'm like, get off your fucking phone. Do you know what I mean? Like, get off your fucking phone. I don't know what she's doing on her phone. Anyway, so we got in the car. My friend, I've said to my friend, I literally just said to him, can you take us back to my car? Said nothing. Then she's on her phone. So I'm about to say to her, you know, Autumn, get the fuck off your phone. In fact, put it in the fucking glove box, right? She's obviously screamed at me, it's in the fucking glove box. And then my mate Robbie's fucking asking all kinds of questions because, and this is where it gets even more fucked up, Solomon, is he's friends with this deco guy you mentioned, right? So he's now asking me what's going on because he's wanting to know what the fuck's going on. It's gone from being friendly and jovial to me having to be quite, what's the word, controlling, I guess. Me and Autumn have done our. To be fair to Autumn, me and Autumn have both done our best to try and discourage him from prying, but he's, you know, he's a persistent bastard. He is, my mate. He kept pressing it, kept pressing it. Anyway, we eventually get back to my car. We're talking. I've rang Johnny again. On the way down, I've rang Johnny, right? I said, Johnny, what the fuck? What am I doing? Because I've got her in a car. I've got Robbie in a car with me. It's fucking all over the place. And Johnny said basically like, reiterate the message, which was the message I told you earlier. And you don't have to bring her anywhere. So I gave her a phone back, gave her a phone back, pulled her to one side when we got to my car and explained to her, look, I've been told you can do as you please. And then my friend's obviously trying to figure that shit out, right? Anyway, he's not listening to us. He's made some fucking phone calls, right? Next thing I fucking know, I'm on the phone to Johnny, and we come up with an idea to try and throw him off the scent to say that they're broken up or whatever. Then Robbie said something like, but she's dating, because I didn't say who it was. I just tried to give Autumn a message to like, so she could make up like they were breaking up. I said, oh, whoever that was just rang me again and said he was upset and crying because you guys are broken up. So is that what this is about? And then my friend was like, I thought you were dating Deco. So this whole thing gets deep. I don't know what the fuck half of it is, but and then next thing I know, the fucking Vargos pull up about 3 man deep and start questioning who's hunting her. At this point, me and Autumn are trying to get out of this, trying to get away from this whole situation, Solomon. Fortunately for me, a friend of mine rang me after about 5-10ish minutes of us being stood there. And I used that as an excuse to get Autumn, like, I used it as an excuse for me to need to leave. And thankfully, Autumn was savvy enough to be like, do you need me to come down? I'm like, if you want to. And we jumped in a car. My friend was, and had made a couple of quick turns to loot so no one knew where he was, and went sat up on top of a hill. She hasn't really filled me in. But yeah, that's the state of play I'm at. And honestly, this is probably the hardest conversation I've had in the city, because Johnny's my fucking friend.
Yeah, so Johnny is showing his inexperience, but at the same time, we've now learned Autumn's gone and spoken to Vargos to try and get their help.
I'm not sure she did.
So why did they rock up 3D asking who's hunting?
When they turned up, she was just as surprised as me, and she was trying to get rid of them. And as soon as you got away, she was
the weird
very relieved to
coincidence is Vargos rolled through the pushing alley early today asking to speak to SK.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It could be unrelated, but it's a weird coincidence, isn't it?
It is, but also my friend who was trying to find out what was going on might have made some calls to speak to people, you know?
Maybe, but I mean, they still rocked up 3D asking who was hunting her.
Yeah. I mean, it all happened so quick. I can't really. I've just, I've gone from chilling, chopping with Autumn, just chilling with her, to Johnny ringing up and fucking saying what he said to me, to thinking out to fucking take her somewhere as a hostage, to then letting her go, to them having a friend pestering me, to then having the Vargos roll up on me. It was all a bit thick and fast. I had to do a lot of thinking on my feet, which was quite. I think I did okay, but obviously it was rough and ready, it weren't. I don't know how well I contained it all,
Nah, you did the right thing bringing it to me. I mean, Johnny's obviously he's off for the next 5 days or so, so plenty of time to speak to Vargos and find out what their involvement in all this is.
I can ask my friend tomorrow as well when I see him to see if he called them, because I know he's calling around people.
Yeah, no harm.
But at that moment, I really was just trying to think how the fuck do I get us out of here, because they were pressuring her quite hard to ask what was going on, and she was She didn't give him any information. She was saying, "I'll just have someone some money. I've got it now. It's all sorted." You know, she really tried to brush it off. And as soon as I got her out of there was on the hilltop, she was pretty upset that she was put in a situation where she had so many people trying to dig into it. You know, so I was like, I'd be surprised. Again, I can't say for sure, obviously, but I'd be surprised if it was her. You know. Oh
Yeah,
fucking
no,
hell!
like you said, I mean, yeah, in his defense, I mean,
Thank
he's
you for all
made
the
it very
follows,
clear
Brian.
to her she
Welcome
didn't
in.
do what was needed. Something bad would happen, and all he's done to her is say, you know, I'm not gonna, you're not gonna get killed, but you are gonna get hurt. So
You
it's
just,
not like he's trying to. It's not like he's trying to stop the fucking thing. If anything, I think he's in his eyes. I think it's him trying to
yeah.
convince her to go along with it. You know what I mean?
I think he's just trying to. I think he knows whatever. Again, I'm in the dark a little bit, so I'm assuming whatever has happened, he knows has got to happen. What's going to happen is going to happen, and he's just trying to make it as easy as he can for
Yeah,
all
yeah,
parties
he is. I
involved.
mean, he's showing his green, but it's not like he's fucking told her, get out of town, hide or anything.
No, it wasn't anything like that.
No,
And
that's
you
what I
know,
mean. That's what I mean. It's why I'm not overly concerned. It's
okay,
just he's not used to this side of life, and he's just
yes,
this is him
W,
adjusting.
yeah,
He's trying to
okay,
make it. Also, I'll be honest with you, this isn't. This is him trying to deal with his own guilt.
yeah. It's
You
his
know what I mean?
ex-wife as well, right? You know, like fuck,
Yeah, I haven't got any ex-wives, so I don't know how that would
uh,
feel.
and like I mean, Johnny's my friend, right? He's my friend. He's looked out for me in the city, right? So this
No,
is
he's a good. I mean, he's a good kid, and I like him. You know, what I mean, I think he could go far. I think you could go far. You know, but at the end of the day, everyone makes fuck ups. I've made fuck ups. I mean, Mickey's
oh
fucking
yeah.
older than all of us combined, mate, and he's made fuck ups.
Hey, I got caught with a fucking wiretap outside the senior buds, mate. We know I made fuck ups.
Yeah, yeah. But
Uh,
the important thing is the fuck ups you make early on are the ones you got to learn the most from.
exactly. And I just you asked me to come with you with any weird behaviour, and I said I would. So I'm a
No,
man
no,
of my word. I'm a
you're
man of my
doing
word, you
you're
know.
doing the right thing, mate. At the end of the day, because you're seeing something that's concerned you about a friend, and A, you're worried about him, so you've done the right thing coming to me. But B, you're also worried that it might in some way impact the greater good, dare I call it. So
Yeah.
you've done the right thing, mate. All right, and this won't go any further either.
Okay,
Right?
that's good. I mean, again, like you said, I think it's all positive, but I had to just let you know because it
No,
was
no,
getting
no,
messy. You know what I
no,
mean? It's
man,
getting
no.
messy with.
So yeah, sometimes talking to someone can help things look seem less messy as well.
Okay. Okay. Well, I made my word. I kept it.
No, you're a good kid. Well done.
If you need anything from me, shout me. Um, yeah, I'll leave you to it then, my man.
All right, mate. I appreciate you. I'm gonna go and scare a lawyer who's on the roof right now.
No, it's in a bit, bro.
See you around, mate.